Now moving on to the cursor in CSS. So we have the cursor types. We have the auto, crosshair, default, pointer, move, text, weight, and help. So I will experiment with everything. I'm going to experiment with all the cursors. So they are used basically when clicking buttons. When you overthrow buttons, so they are used there. So yeah, I'm going to create 8 buttons because we have 8 cursor types. So 2 are the same. The auto and default doesn't change. So the remaining cursors change, but auto and default remains the same. So I'm going to give the buttons an ID tag because I'm not using class here. Because I'm using ID here. Why I'm using ID is because ID can only be used by one particular element. That means no two elements can share an ID. So I'm using ID here to make it very distinctive. So yeah, ID, I'm giving them an ID tag which is A B C D to H. So the buttons we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 down to 8. So I'm going to label the buttons 1, 2, 3 down to 8. And we have 4 there, 5, we have 6, we have 7, then we have 8. So when we open the button on the web page, you see how the buttons look like. So you can see the buttons. So yeah, I'm going to add some adjustment to it so they can space out. So we have button. So yeah, I'm using type selector here. I told you about type selector. So this property is going to be applied on the button. So I'm going to make the margins 10 pixels or too much. So let's reduce it to 5 pixels. Let's see how it look like. Let's reduce the margin to 5 pixels. Let's just bring it down a little bit also. Yeah, I think this is okay. So moving on to the buttons now to the cursor types now. So we're going to the ID tags uses the pound sign, that's the hashtag. So this is on the A, that's the first element, that's number 1. Button number 1, this is button number 1. So we have the over party, so we have hashtag A, then colon over. So when you over button A, the cursor type should change to auto. That means auto won't change anything in the cursor. So let's add a background color to it. Let's say green. So let's give it text a color itself as the font color. That is, the font color is just color. So let me give it a font color of font color of blue. So let's copy and paste. Okay, without copying and paste. Okay, let's just work with that. Okay, let's copy and paste that. So we'll change that to B. So that is IDB. So we'll change the cursor type to crosshair. So and the background color also, we'll change the background color. And also the font color, we'll change the font color to red. So paste again. So this, I'm going to paste another. So this is for the IDC. So for ID tags you use the hashtag. So for class you use dot. So I'm going to change the cursor here to default, the background color to pink, and the color itself, the font color. I'm going to change the font color also. So I'm going to change the font color to purple. So on the next cursor now, so we have the D cursor, and we have the D IDD. So cursor is going to be pointer. So we have the background color is going to be blue, and the color itself, color of the font, is going to be white. So the ID here is D. But yeah, D. I'm making that D. So we have the next one now. We have IDE. So the cursor type here is going to be move. Cursor is going to be move. So we have move as a cursor here. So background color, I'll change background color to orange. and the color of the text itself is going to be red. So the next one now, so we have the F, the IDF. So the cursor type is going to be text. So we change the background color. Background color is going to be yellow, and also the color of the text blue. I'll leave that as blue. So we have the G, IDG is going to be weight. Cursor is going to be weight. So we add cursor weight there. So you're going to see how they all look like when we're done with it now. So we have the color. Let me give you the color of orange. So we have the last cursor type now. We have cursor H. So it's gonna so you have the last cursor as help. So that is the last cursor. So I'm gonna change the cursor, the background color to something yellow. So the text color, I'm gonna change that to light blue. So you can see we are done with that now. So when we go back to us, you can see, as you can see, so you can see the 3 does not change. You can see the 4 looks like and as a pointer. So 5, you can see that's the crosshair. Number 6, text. Number 7, you can see that's the weight rolling. That's the weight. You can see number 8. Number 8 has a question mark beneath the pointer. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.